everyone and welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't already guessed, this video is going to be 3 looks 1 palette using the Christmas Eve from Odens. I have already done a first impressions, swatches and a first look with this, so you can go ahead and check that video out. But this video is just prominently going to be creating 3 looks with this stunning and beautiful Christmas Eve palette. I'm sure you've already seen many videos flowing around YouTube. But yeah, I just want to get my use out of the palette, and I really want to play with this lemon tart shade today. I have absolutely no idea, but hey ho, let's see how it goes. So if you're interested in seeing the 3 looks that I create with this palette, then please keep watching, please like, please subscribe and please turn that notification bell on, because I'm uploading so many videos. I think I uploaded like 5 or 6 videos last week, so you don't want to miss any of my future uploads, and it really does help out my channel if you could just give this video a thumbs up, and if you could just subscribe also helps me out, and it just shows YouTube that you're interested in the content that I am showing. So let's get into it. I haven't actually created no Instagram reels now for quite some time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one eye on camera and do the other eye as an Instagram reel, just so I get everything on different platforms. Like I said, I do have to play with this lemon tart shade today. Now I love how Odens I do create these roles for beginners, so I thought it'd be interesting. I don't know if I used Night Sky last time. I feel like I did use a bit of Night Sky to see the difference between that and Christmas Eve. So I'm thinking, do I go in with these 2 mattes? I might do a different shimmer because I did use the beautiful multi-chrome before. And let's just dive into it. Let's just see where this look takes us. I'm thinking about doing a halo eye, so I'm just going to get the Sigma double-ended brush. So that is the E54. And I'm just going to go in with that beautiful deep blue, which is Night Sky. And pack this onto the outer corner. Yeah, I was going to do a halo eye today because I'm not like overly confident in those, and this is so pigmented. Yeah, I'm not overly confident with halo eyes, so I really want to get my confidence more up with those. So I'm thinking a halo eye might be a good shout. I've primed my eyes with the Kiko base today, and it is Monday. I went to Manchester the weekend. Did you all have a good weekend? Hopefully. We went to Manchester for a friend's birthday. It was a good weekend. It's nice. Enjoyed it. So I'm just packing on the shades at the moment of where I want that to be. Laying it down. Getting the shape. The shape is the most important part, I personally feel. And then blend it out is obviously next. So I can't believe like we're heading into the 2nd week of November already. I think it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'm just going to slowly start to tick all those edges. I'm going to blend it out with that yellow shade, but if I can just start the blend, just makes it easier to blend out with the yellow, we hope, she says. So yeah, I've got that down. I've got the shape that I'm going to go with, and I'm just going to start to slowly blend out those edges, not too high up or anything like that, because I do want to go in with that lemon tart shade. So now that I'm happy with how that is looking, I'm going to dip in the other side of the brush, which is a E28, and we're just going to pick up a little bit at the moment, see how pigmented she is. But this is just literally going to go here. hopefully create some kind of greeny type shade and diffuse out that blue. But I also want to be able to see that yellow, so we're just going to start blending it in. Just creating a really nice sort of like greeny type of pretty shade. I'm not too sure what head I'm going to do. I'm so tempted to do that blue ice. This is such a nice colour as well for blending this out. Like, it's obviously not going to be as pigmented as if I used it on its own, but it's really pretty for blending out this blue. I am not going to lie. So I'm just going to make sure that that is all blended out seamlessly, and then we'll get into adding some shimmer. I mean, this was quite easy. This literally just blended out itself, didn't it? So it was a lot easier than I anticipated, which is always good. And I have dragged it quite low down today, so we're going to be a little bit dramatic. I can just go ahead and clean it up in a minute if I need to. Just add some more concealer or something. Yes, I'm just going to continue to blend this and make sure that it's where I want it to be, but at the minute it's looking like really stunning. But trust the process. Trust the process. It probably looks a little bit crazy at the moment. And now that shape and blend is looking as good as I think I want it to be, I'm going to tap some NYX Glitter Glue down the centre of my eye. Now, speaking of NYX Glitter Glue, does anyone want to see? Well, you're going to see anyway. If you don't want to see, skip. But what happens to my NYX Glitter Glue? It's a very, very sad process. It was a sad day, very sad day. So basically, the lid with the actual squirty bit came off. And this is what I'm left with. I've had to tape it so it doesn't dry out, and hopefully, you know, but yeah, such a sad day. Like, and I have to squeeze it and just get the tiniest like little bit of blob out at the top. Such a sad day. I know I haven't purchased another one because I've been too busy. Yeah, just going to tap that down the centre and go in with some shimmers. So firstly, I have to pick up this blue sky shade. I just have to do it. I'm just going to pick this up on a Refa 28, and then this is going to go smack bang down the centre. Wow. Oh my god, that is stunning. Well, yeah. What can you say? Odens already know how to do a shimmer. That's all I can say about it. I'm going to take this above my crease just so it doesn't transfer up there anyway, to have hooded eyes. And then I'm going to flip my brush over and I'm going to go into Blue Star, which is this, I don't even know if this is supposed to be a duochrome, but it's very like purple, dark blue shift. I'm just going to pop that on the edges just to diffuse into, but it's definitely got that purplish, I don't know if that's going to even pick up on camera, but just want to diffuse into that beautiful night sky shade, which is like a greeny blue, to be quite honest. I mean, it looks like a blue in the van, but now I've got it on my eye, it's very like green based. That's the beauty of eyeshadow, like it can look totally different. And I kind of, this is kind of how it's gonna go, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna go off camera now, do my other eye on over on Instagram, and then come back with the finished look. And this is the final look. Please tell me, let me know down below what you think. This is look number 1. For lashes, I used some pound lashes that I don't think I really liked the style when they were full, so I've trimmed them down and made them more like a 3/4. They were PL15. I didn't really like the style of them when they were full. And for lips, I went in and used the Shrek Dragon, because who doesn't want a bold lip with a bold eye? You know, there are no rules. So yeah, I really am impressed with look number 1. Let's dive in and get into look number 2. So I've just realised that the first part of my video was not recording. So basically, I'm going to be using the greens today. I've gone in with the shade Softly. I'm just going to pat this, and I think I'm going to put it all over and kind of smoke it out. I am using the brush that I used yesterday. I really enjoyed this brush. I have cleaned it. So yeah, I was saying just before the video went off, oh, I didn't even record, sorry, that I had such a bad night with my youngest daughter. Like, literally, she was awake about 8 times in the night. We had like really bad weather here last night. It was like really windy. I don't know whether that played a part, or she's caught this kind of cold that I've got going on. I'm not too sure. This is a stunning, murky, swampy, grungy green. But yeah, I just want to do a very quick look today, just because I am shattered, basically. Just going to start tickling the edges and starting to get a bit of a blend. As always, like, so tired today. And like still all flued up. So now that I've pat that on, I'm just going to make sure that it's all like blended out. I'm gonna go into the shade just now, which is the lighter green, but I do like just to blend this out a little bit as well. So I'm just gonna blend that out ever so slightly on the edges. So I'm gonna go in with a Refa 14 now, and I'm gonna go in with the other lighter, swampier, murky green, which is called Just Now. I'm not too sure if this brush is gonna be too big. Let's try it. It should be okay. It should be, and this is just to help get a blend, an even better blend. There's these circular motions right round the top. There is a lot of kickback with these shades. I know some people don't like that, so just to make note, they are very kickbacky. I'm just going to keep adding and blending until I get, you know, it's not going to be obviously a seamless blend, but it is, I want to get it as blended as possible. So just keep dipping in. I don't go in too heavy with my brush because I don't want it to be overly pigmented, and I always keep it like half on that green, half on that dark green shadow, and then half on where we haven't got any shadow. I'm just gonna keep circling. It is obviously gonna take a little bit longer to blend, just due to putting such a deep colour all over my lid, but it is getting there, and I don't mind when I'm doing a blend, especially something quite deep and smoky, I don't mind spending that bit of extra time making sure that it's all blended evenly. So I'm just going to work on that blend, and then we'll come back and add some shim on the lid. I don't know what shim to add today. I think I'm going to go in with this beautiful like orangey gold. I think that's going to be the colour for today. I'm just going to take a bit of that khaki green and drag it under my eye. Looking at this, it's got like an orangey undertone to it. It's very pretty. It's definitely an unusual shade. Like if I look up close, I'm not too sure if it'll come off on camera. But it's definitely got some kind of like orange undertone to it. I'm just going to drag this all the way across and then blend it out with that light green shade. I haven't done my base makeup yet, so I may end up going back in. Can you see that? Like, I'm not too sure if it's going to come off on camera. Like, the orangey base today is really unusual. Very unusual. No extra product, I'm just literally just going underneath just to blend that out. This was just the brush that I used that light green shade on. And then I'm going to go in with a clean fluffy brush, just a rougher one, just to make sure everything's, you know, nice and seamless. And then we're going to go in and put that. I definitely think I'm going to use that feeding time shade, like this one. How beautiful does that look? Do I put it all over? That is the question. I feel like with that orangey khaki green, putting it all over would be wise, I think. So I'm actually going to take my Pat McGrath Intensify stick today, just because I like to test out different things. Obviously we used NYX glitter glue yesterday. I'm pretty sure I used NYX glitter glue in the first one. I'm just literally going to pat this all over the lid. I'm not going in with any like specific shape today, it's just literally dab it on, slap it on today. That's kind of how I feel. Oh dear. So got that all on, and we're going to go in with that feeding time shade. I'm going to pick that up on a Refa 28. I'm just going to pat it. Oh yeah, oh yes. That is what we want. Grungy and definitely like a fall time I would say. Like, you could definitely use this palette like through fall as well. Ooh. I will say one thing that I feel like is missing is maybe like a green shimmer. But I know that there's one in the Merry Christmas palette, so obviously if you have both you could potentially mix and match. So I've just totally covered up that green shade, but I feel like with that base that now looks like really good. So I'm going to go off camera now, do my other eye, and then we'll be back with do the rest of my base makeup, and we will be back with the finished look. So we are back, and this is the second look complete. To finish the look off, I used the duochrome for the inner corner. For lips today, I actually used Gingy from the Shrek is it iHeart Revolution or is it just Revolution? iHeart Revolution collection. And lashes were out of the bathroom and they were in a packet, so I don't really know what they were. But yeah, this is the look complete. Is it the best look I've ever done? Probably not. Am I rocking the mum bun? 100%. But yeah, I kind of like it. I like how it turns out. It's a little bit grungy, goes with my jumper. And let's get into look number 3. Let's get into look number 3. So I'm going to use this like purpley shade down here. I'm going to use that as my transition shade. Just going to pick this up on a Refa 01. So I'm just going to use this and fluff this through the crease. It has like a purpley grey undertone to it. Last night was such a better night's sleep, but I'm still not like, I'm not 100% myself, and then I know that she's not well herself. If you're new to my channel, I do have a 6-month-old baby who at the minute is got a cold, or she's teething, or I'm not really too sure. I'm not too sure. She's just having a really bad few days. Such a shame. So yeah, I'm just going to fluff this, like I said, right directly through the crease and above the crease. Going from light to dark today, as I think the last 2 looks I've gone from dark to light. So let's mix it up. Just going to drag this out ever so slightly. I haven't done my base makeup or anything yet. Now that is all on and looking a little something like that, and it's kind of just blended itself out. So I'm going to go in just ever so lightly over the edges, just to make sure that everything is nice and seamless. Now through the actual crease, I think they don't have like a deeper purple, which I think would have been nice, but we're not going to complain. I'm going to go back in with this Christmas Eve shade and I'm going to put that directly through the crease. Now I know this one was very pigmented. I don't really want it to overtake the purple that I've laid down, so I'm going to try and keep it really tightly in the crease if possible. I know because I have hooded eyes, it tends to just extend itself out anyway, but I try my best. And pat this on to the outer corner as well. That's windshield motions. And then I'm going to go back in with my Refa 1, no extra product, and just start to make sure that that is all blended out nicely. And then I'm going to add some NYX glitter glue, put some shimmer on, and then we are done. A nice, quick and easy look for everyone today, because it's Wednesday, middle of the week. So we need something quick and easy. So I've kind of matched up the other eye and I've applied my NYX glitter glue, and I've lost my brush. I haven't, I found it. And I'm going to start off, I think, with this silvery dream shade right here. And I'm going to place this on the outer portion. Oh, well, that's pretty. So blend that into the blue. Shade like right there. And then I'm going to flip my brush over and I am going to go back into the multichrome, which is the shade Gorgeous. And let me tell you, now it is very gorgeous. And this is just going to go right on the inner third of my eye. It is just so reflective. I don't even know if the camera picks it up, but it's just so stunning, and it blends into that silvery shade so well. Both sides are nice and matchy. I'm going to take this light blue and run it just under the water, the lash line, sorry. I'm going to spray my brush. I'm just going to pick it up on a pencil brush. This shade is very lightly pressed, so just remember that's I'm just going to spray my brush, because obviously I don't have glue or anything under my eyes. I'm just going to brighten it up through here. Just adds a little bit of something. I don't think we've done shimmer on the bottom lash line. There is a little bit of fallout, so I would advise that if you're going to do shimmer on your lower lash line, to definitely do your base makeup last. I just thought that adds a little bit of something. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to try and pick up the shade Wonderful. I found yesterday, I think this is more of a toppery shade, so we're going to see. I'm just going to adjust that brush off. We're going to see whether it'll pick up. It is picking up slightly on the brush, but whether it'll be really pigmented on the inner corner, I'm not too sure. Let's spray that again. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's there. It's actually quite nice because it's like quite subtle, so it actually looks really nice on the inner corner. And now that is the eye makeup done, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my base makeup, and then we'll come back and look at the finished look. So this is the final look, all complete. Please let me know down below which out of the three looks you preferred the most. This was using the Christmas Eve palette from Odens. I've had real fun playing with this palette, and I definitely feel like I'm going to reach for it a lot more over the Christmas time. I absolutely love the blues, and yeah, the shimmers are absolutely spectacularly out of this world. This multi-chrome here, as I'm looking at it now, it's blue. As you'll see it on camera, it is purple. It's just got so many different shifts to it. It's stunning. If you can hear my daughter, she's currently arguing with Coco Melon on the telly. But yeah, I have absolutely really enjoyed. This is, I'm sure this is a duochrome, but it didn't say, because as I'm looking at it now, it's dark purple, but again on the screen it is blue. So yeah, I've really enjoyed playing with this palette, and I'm gonna now dive into doing 3 looks with the Merry Christmas palette. So if you've enjoyed this, if you have enjoyed this video, then please stick around. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, just because you're not going to want to miss the 3 looks I come up with the Merry Christmas palette. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.